Hey everybody, Sean Sewell, Engearment.com podcast. Why am I the only person on the podcast today? That's kind of crazy, right? Well, I figure I owe you guys a little bit of catching up. I took 2 weeks off to go visit some family in Ohio. My wife's father is out there. We drove out there to surprise him, and we surprised the hell out of him for sure. So that was a lot of fun, but there was no Wi-Fi, no cell service, basically. So it's nice to take a break and hang out in the jungles of Ohio. Anywho, and also there's been a lot of changes the last 4 months, and that ding is actually Spark R&D. And we're going to talk about what we've been up to, what to expect moving forward. So, all right, first off, fitness. I changed where I'm operating in Colorado Personal Fitness, which is my fitness company. Boom. So this is really exciting news because I moved my business over to my good friends, Ryan, Dan, and Garrett's gym called Existence Athletics. And here in Denver and Colorado especially, it is like the premier gym for highly educated fitness professionals. I'm not saying we're the best in all areas, but I'm going to say we're the best in Strong First, FMS, MoveNet, TRX, and outdoor training. That is what it is. These are the guys I take classes with. They've hosted Strong First barbell and SFG courses. I met them at Strong First kettlebell certifications. Everyone in there has got a deep, deep knowledge on, in my opinion, the best ways to train people. Also, everybody has FMS. We have a MoveNet set up in there. It's legit. There's a video below of what the facility looks like. And I have to brag about it because I'm so proud of it. And I love these guys. And just, we're going to create some really cool stuff moving forward. So stay tuned for that. And also, I've been trying to add a little more fitness elements into the Engearment channel here. I tested it a few months ago with like a hip mobility and stuff you can do at home, and it was very well received. And I'm very flattered because I do love helping people with their health and fitness and wellness. And I know right now it's extremely important and also very limited on how you can do it. You can't just go to the gym. You can't just go buy kettlebells. They're out of stock. But you can do a lot of things still and take care of yourself up here and physically as well. So I'm going to spice up the channel a little bit and add a little bit more value that way from what my what I put food on the table profession is. And, also the Engearment podcast started off interviewing like Patagonia and North Face, and we still have that, but it's definitely shifted more towards fitness because I am very fortunate and I get to work with, learn from some of the best, in my opinion, in the world in health, wellness, strength, and conditioning. Heck, I got off the phone with Doc Hartle, barbell Doc from Strong First. Him and his son were up camping, and there he is right there again, asking about what stoves to use. I mean, there's a big correlation here, guys. Getting outside, health and fitness, enjoying the outdoors, and family. That's what it's about, right? So this is kind of a rambling podcast, but I really just want to paint a bigger picture of what the master plan is, what's been going on, and what's going to go on. So, okay, so fitness, cover that. Spark R&D. So Will and Dan from Spark hit me up this week to make advanced split boards right there, and there's a Spark bindings on one of them. Advanced training at home for the advanced split boarder. So shot the video for that last night. Real simple. That'll be up here probably in 2 weeks on the Spark website. And I'm really honored because I get to share in the article with two of their sponsored professional split boarders who are way better than I am at split boarding, even though, I am kind of synonymous with split boarding, wrote the book on split boarding is right there, and custom split board to help design. They are way better than I am. So honored to share space with them, and hopefully it proves valuable to you guys too, because this stuff you can do at home. I won't speak too much more about it until it comes out, but look forward to that from Spark R&D. And next week is Outdoor Retailer. Now, usually Outdoor Retailer is the busiest week of the season for us. And that's actually how this podcast started this time last year, was we had about 100 meetings recorded on video and audio. And I figured, why wouldn't we want to share that with you, the listeners, and now the viewers? And so that's how the podcast started. Well, Outdoor Retailer and other trade shows cannot happen right now, obviously. So there's an online version, and it's next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I think they're going to allow it to go on for like about a month just to accommodate all the people in the meetings and technology issues, as we all have them. And so we have meetings lined up, some big ones indeed. And then also because of technological issues that you've probably experienced when you're doing Zooms or Microsoft, whatever the horrible Microsoft version is of Zoom, or FaceTime, there's better ways to do audio and video. So like right now you're watching this and you're probably like, why does that webcam look the way it does? Well, it's not really a webcam. It's actually a Panasonic G7 with a prime 15 millimeter lens, going to a capture card, going into a computer using a decent XLR microphone, going into a Scarlett 2x1 USB interface. Now, what was that gibberish? Don't even worry about it. I did a webinar course with my friend Tyler Valence, who's runs KIPS Institute, which is a kinesiology professional institute of badasses or whatever it stands for, I forget. Anyways, breaking down how to do this, not just for fitness, not just for outdoors, but actually I've been hired by law firms and doctor's offices on how to best present content online, best audio, best video, because we're all going to be doing this probably for quite a while, if not the rest of the year. So you might as well own it, learn how to best use it, and serve your audience. I help the school teachers in Pennsylvania with setting up better protocols so they can teach their students better. So long story longer, own it, adapt to it, and serve your audience best way you can. So we have videos on that, how to do stuff, better content. Oh, speaking of that, any minute, the dogs will probably go nuts because GoPro is dropping off a new GoPro. The beta release that will allow the action camera to become a webcam. Now that might speak to a lot of you out there because you probably already have a GoPro. This is the Hero 8. So if you have a Hero 8, this will work. So that way, instead of having to go and buy a new webcam, which is probably out of stock and probably still crappy quality, and then also instead of having to go use a mirrorless or DSLR camera like we are right now with a capture card and invest, $500 to $1,000 to do that, you can just repurpose your action camera that you already had from your ski season or biking season and turn it into a webcam so you can meet with your colleagues and serve your clients in a better way. So any minute, the dog's going crazy. We will know that is here, and I'll shoot that video this weekend and get that up. Hopefully that helps you out. So speaking of meetings and gears and reviews, all right. So we gained some new riders in the last few months. Most recently, my friend Chris Hennessy came on board. Now, Chris is from Texas. He is, I would consider, a advanced overlander. If you've seen my wife and I's rig, it's a 2018 Toyota TRD with roof nest tent, Yakima rock, what's it called? The shower system I did a review on this week. And then the awning and some solar panels have been sent to test out. The reviews will be up here pretty soon. So, overland light, right? Well, Chris shows up to visit 2 weeks ago, and his setup is just bonkers, like over my head bonkers. So he's going to shoot videos on his setup, all the custom rigs he has in there. He's got like a cooler. He's got like brake assists. He's got different kind of adjustable suspensions, and blows my mind. So Chris is on the team. Chris Hennessy, shout out to you, buddy. Other riders, Eliza's on the East Coast. She's been doing a lot of farm stuff, a lot of reviews for like muck boots and like shit kickers and stuff. Sorry, kids, for listening, but that's a fun word. And a little bit south of that, we got Andrew out there in Maryland doing a lot of trail running. He's out in Utah testing out some backpacking stuff, some water purifiers and stoves and stuff. And then we have Kyle up in the Pacific Northwest doing a lot of climbing gear reviews. Will Rickards and his son Kai are heading out to the Cascades on Monday to go test out even more Patagonia ultralight stuff. Yeah, Patagonia ultralight stove and sleeping bag. Pretty cool. You might have saw that from the outdoor retailer video teaser we had. Well, they've had it for 2 months. And so I had that review up and video, as well as a 6 Moon designed tarp tent. And over here, I got like boxes of stuff behind me to go test this weekend. Keen sent over their new solar sandals. That's siping right there. So great for rafting and all that stuff. And then Vasquez sent over some proprietary new winter boots that come out in the fall. My wife's got a pair. I've got a pair. Those just got delivered. What else? Jay Bird sent over some really cool wireless headphones. Been enjoying those. Again, Goal Zero. Oh, GoPro. We'll have the camera at Goal Zero and send over some new stuff as well. Speaking of solar, Rock Pals, we have a 250 and a 350 watt power station, as well as a 100 and some odd watt solar panel that I've been using and loving for the last 2 months. So that'll be up here soon. some new high-end boxers, tons of other clothes and socks, Hydro Flask, Camelback. It's a lot of stuff going on around here. So a lot of reviews to look forward to. Probably later today, I'll have the Ice Mule cooler, which is literally the coolest cooler I've ever tested. That'll be up. Back to fitness. This is going to blow your mind. It's blowing my mind. So obviously the Engearment podcast started as us interviewing outdoor gear companies and professional athletes, and it still is, and it still will be. But since I'm so involved in the fitness industry and I look up to so many great mentors, and on a whim, I'll reach out to them, and most of the time they're really open to talking. I've been very fortunate to talk to some of what I feel are the most respected and best teachers in the industry. We had Dan John and Pat Rigsby and Pat Flynn and Alex Sulkin and Jeff Sokol and Matthew Flaherty and Doc Hartle. I was just talking to Doc about camping stuff a couple minutes ago. Anywho, when I was out in Ohio, like who's my dream list of people I haven't talked to yet that I'd love to, that I respect and I've learned from, and I want to give them a nice big shout out. Well, Matthew Flaherty turned into my Engearment.com podcast pimp and pitched the idea to all these people, and they all said yes. So just got done talking with Brett Jones about jumping on. So it'll be Brett Jones. If you don't know who Brett Jones and you're in the fitness industry, then you're not really in the fitness industry. Or you should look up who he's about. He's awesome. So he's a director of education for Strong First and so deep with FMS and just so respected, and he's awesome. So Brett Jones will be the next guest. Karen Smith, Strong First Bodyweight. That's her baby right there. Also Master SFG. Did the SFB with her. She's fantastic. So she'll be on. Then the brothers Ryan and Derek Tushner up north, we're going to jump on. Matthew Flaherty will jump back on. Roy from Rad Rollers, Recovery Tool, will be jumping on. Gus, Kettlebell Juggler, will jump on. And about 4 more. I think Pat Flynn and Alex Sulkin will be jumping on again too. Maybe today. I need to check in on that. All right. There's a lot to process there. I threw a lot out there. Hopefully get an idea of the passion and excitement that goes on behind the scenes, the gear, the research, the trial and error, the failures, the fitness, and the education. So looking forward to cranking these things out, serving you guys in the best way possible. And thanks for all the great questions too. Like, we get a lot of emails. Please don't Instagram message me though. I am so bad at Instagram Messenger. I have like 5 accounts and I never check the messages. So if I haven't gotten back to you, it's nothing personal. I just suck at it. Email me. I am super quick for email. If you have my number, feel free to text me or call me. I'm not going to put it on the podcast though. Sean at Engearment.com or Sean at ColoradoPersonalFitness.com. Either one of those, I'll get back to you. Also, YouTube. I think I get more questions and comments on YouTube than everything else combined. I'm like 50 comments a day, 50 questions a day. It's a lot to wake up to. Fortunately, most of the questions and comments are very positive now. The first few years they're pretty bad, and they were deservingly bad. My audio sucked. I was shooting stuff on an iPhone. It was crap. Now we have professional stuff, and hopefully the content and the delivery methods are improved. And long story longer. I have an ask for you. It's not really an ask. Well, if you could leave a review, that'd be fantastic. But I've been getting a lot of stickers. So if you want a sticker, email me, and I'll send you out these really cool hologram stickers. Let me know which one you want and how many you want, and I'll send them out to you. So, yeah. Put a sticker on your water bottle, on your truck, on your guitar, whatever. Happy to send them out to you. So hopefully that covers some of what's going on, some what to look forward to. And subscribe, because the guests that are coming on next blow your mind. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of your families. Much love to you, and I'll talk to you soon.